Mrs. 18. She's a...
What the hell?
What? Huh?
What the hell did he just say? Where the hell does Goten go to elementary school? Brain Rot Academy? Because I understand that the game is trying to be with the times. I understand that Goten is trying to be with the times, even though this takes place in the 90s to early thousands. And so if this only takes place maybe a year or so after the defeat of Boo, he's talking like he's way ahead of his time.
He's a time traveler.
But that's the newest controversy with Sparking Zero, and as always guys, you know I like to bring you guys the heat for whatever we are talking about in the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero space today, and that is a lot of the dialogue choices that we see in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Not only are they funny, they are epic, in future Gohan's case, extremely sad and depressing.
Today's the day. I avenge everyone you slaughtered.
And sometimes they offer a little bit of lore that I would love to make more content on, but randomly, we have two characters that throughout the internet have been seeming to talk completely like they are not in Dragon Ball, like they are Gen Z brain rotted to the max. And it all started with this little dude right here. We saw his intro and...
New cap, let's go!
So this was the first big reveal this week that Trunks is talking like some 2024 Hawk Tuah watching, Lunchly eating,
I like my cheese drippy, bro.
thick of it listening type of kid. Like, he is talking like times. And let me just get this 100% straight. I have no issues with the game trying to modernize and give them new dialogue choices for the times, letting them sound and talk like they are part of 2024. I mean, they're not the only ones doing it. If you guys haven't seen the newest My Hero episode, I mean, this scene right here, it's also in the same wavelength as Trunks talking in Gen Z terms. But when people started dropping the dialogue choices that Goten has, let me tell you, it is completely insane.
Where are your parents? Kid's sketchy. Back to you guys.
So I'm gonna dive into the main one that everyone's talking about, but in the middle of me making this video, there was another one that was released that to me is 10 times worse, and I will get to that one when I can. Not only is Goten talking like this, but it's going around that Bandai actually removed the audio and change the audio themselves. So let's go ahead and see exactly. I'm gonna dive into the video game, and as always, check to see if this is the reality, if this is what Goten says to Android 18. And at the end of the video, as always, I'll show you a ranked match that I was in. So diving straight into the game, I had to make the teams, and the teams had to include Android 18 and Goten in both teams in the front, in the beginning, because that's literally where the opening dialogue is going to be. Whether you have a big team or not everyone's going to get like dialogue like that. Only the opening characters get dialogue like that. So let's go ahead and see what Goten's little bad motherfucking self over here, what he tells Android 18, what he's telling her, if he's spitting game, or you know, he thinks she's low-key a baddie. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see what the game tells us.
Gohan's little brother. Hey kid, let's have a quick battle, just for fun.
Mrs. 18. She's a tough one.
Alright, so when I first dove into this dialogue choice and I was trying to see if that's what he said, I hadn't heard whether Bandai had removed it or not. So when I went in there, I was like, oh, people are just bullshitting. This is definitely edited, something along those lines. It's fabricated. He doesn't actually say this, no matter how naturally it sounds. He didn't actually say this. And so I thought that, you know, this was the original dialogue and people were just adding it to Goten for some reason. I don't understand why. But then I heard the audio. This audio is a lot worse. It is a lot worse. And just check it out. Just check it out for yourselves.
Hey Mommy. Can we play together?
For the last time, kid, I'm not your damn mother. So don't whine about this later.
What in the heck? This is where I knew that this is fake. There is no way that Goten is calling Kefla, who he's never met before, mommy. He doesn't even call his own mom mommy. At least I don't remember him calling her mommy, but there is absolutely no way. So I dove in through the archives and through Twitter trying to figure out where this came from. Now, there isn't a specific place where these audios come from, but the audios themselves, because I'm not going to go back in the game and test this out because I don't believe this is true whatsoever, but the audio itself actually seems to be AI generated and somebody's having a big old laugh. Bandai, I don't think they went in there and changed anything, because if I have to believe that they went in there to change the dialogue, I have to believe that their original dialogue for Goten and Kefla is Goten calling her mommy, and I cannot believe that. That is even a proposed dialogue choice that was approved through various committees over there at Bandai. So
cut it out! Quit simping over my dad so much. You're a Saiyan too, aren't you?
I'm not fawning over anyone. I'm trying to be respectful.
That's the end of the story, and that's where it's gonna stay. This is obviously fake, but I told you guys I would show you guys a ranked match, and I tried to get into one, but like, there was nobody biting. I was on this looking for an opponent for about 20 minutes before I had to restart the game, and then when I restarted it, I finally got somebody. And this match was hella fun because not only are we both like Saiyans, but we're also father and son here, and we have this awesome moment right here where we're just throwing hands, boxing, just going at it. And that's what I love about this game. I love the fighting. I love the fighting mechanics. I love the weaving. I love the new mechanic where you can automatically weave. I just love everything about it. It feels so natural in your hand, and it makes it so you are 100% fully immersed in the Dragon Ball combat. So I decided to switch it up and go Kefla versus his Goku. Nice little rematch here. Kefla is a complete beast, but I love this animation right here where you get to see like everybody running away because they don't want to die, because you know that I'm going to be throwing something that's going to be devastating to at least a couple miles circumference of the area that we're in. So yeah, this radius is going to be completely destroyed, and I like that little added notch that they're all running away, because prior to this you can't really fly away from this arena, but now we can. Ultimately, I had taken out all his characters, and I got the finishing blow with Goku Black, my main. Always have him on the team, but yeah, this was an easier ranked match, no offense to my opponent, but I've heard that they're getting kind of sweaty, so I don't know what the next one's going to look like. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, guys. Take it easy.
Prepare yourself.